MCG. Round 18 right here on Fox Footy.
In a game where defenders so often go unnoticed, Mick Martyn hasn't. 2 Kangaroo premierships, 2 best and fairests. Plenty of emotion. But this year, a new club, and every move has been scrutinised. But in his own unique style, Mick has made it to 300. Yes, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the MCG. Congratulations to Mick Martyn. He goes out and plays game number 300 today with the Blues as they take on Essendon. And I can welcome to the coverage another man who's done that, 300 games and more, with Carlton, Stephen Silvani. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks, Hunter. Yeah, what a wonderful player he has been over so many years, Mick Martyn. As you said, 2-time premiership player, 2-time best and fairest, and, well, he has kicked 16 goals in that long career of his, but what a fantastic day for him.
Well, here's Mick Martyn. He's dedicated the game to his mum, Mary. Said he was going to give her a hug before he went out for one last time. Breaks the tackle, and the cheer squad had a little bit of trouble with the banner. Just a bit like Mick, they struggled to get it to the line. It was blustering and battling around in the wind, but finally they got it up and Mick leads them through.
Oh, it is a pretty special moment too. 300 games, not too many people do it, particularly AFL footballers, and well, he's accomplished that today, and pretty special moment when you break through that banner.
Be interesting to see where he lines up today. There is one change in the Carlton team. We'll get to that in a moment. Up forward, Favola versus Fletcher is going to be an outstanding struggle.
Well, Favola's had a pretty good year, 47 goals to date, up against Dustin Fletcher, 200 games today, and what a fantastic play he's been for the Bombers. Best and fairest winner in the Bombers' 2000 premiership year.
We thought the half-back line of Essendon started to move like it did in the previous years last week, with Wellman back in form.
Well, they've got plenty of run there, the Bombers. Wellman's a great running player. Bolton very quick for his size, and also Peverill up against a few youngsters there in Prendergast, Waite and McCormick.
Going to be a struggle for the Blues through the middle. Camporelli's been leading the way, and great to see Ramanaskas.
Yes, of course, coming back from that illness early on in the year, but pretty talented centre line for the Bombers, Ramanaskas, Masidi and Mark Johnson.
Well, up forward, we've put Thornton at centre half-back. Martyn is starting in the 18, so we think he must be playing on Lloyd.
You'd think that might be the situation, but Lucas has had a pretty good year. A goal kicker for the Bombers, very hard to match up on. Of course, 6'5" and very agile.
Well, Matty Lloyd there, we got him next to Mickey Martyn. Ben Haynes, he's the great story, come off the rookie list after playing at Richmond.
Can play up forward, but also in the midfield, and, well, those Carlton defenders will have their hands full.
Well, on ball, isn't it interesting? A couple of weeks ago, Carlton had all their ruckmen playing. Now they've dropped 2 of them to the reserves, and McKernan's got to carry the load.
Well, the only recognised ruckman in the Carlton lineup, and but the duel there, Koutoufides and Jason Johnson. Koutoufides leads the hardball gets in the competition up against Jason Johnson, who had a slow start to the year, but certainly has found some form over the last 6 to 8 weeks.
And the interchange, I mentioned a change in the Carlton lineup. O'Keefe comes in, another one promoted from the rookie list during the week. Hume is out injured, and there's the Essendon interchange. Cupido, interesting to see him starting on the bench. Alessio, McPhee and Bullen. And what about the Bombers? Dustin Fletcher, game number 200 for him. He's also celebrating. He's been another star fullback.
Oh, he has. He played on some wonderful full forwards, and we'll take them to pieces on occasions, but another special moment, 200 games, great achievement.
I'm sure Kevin Sheedy will have some words to say about Dustin. Here he is.
Kevin, James Hird back in the team. I saw him get around to most of the players and have a chat before the game. He'd be eager to fire today?
Oh, look, I hope so. I mean, he's just unfortunately he wasn't there last week, but that keeps him fresh for this week, you know. And I think with Jim, you know, it doesn't hurt to give him a rest if they're not well. I mean, sometimes players go out there and they're not 100%, but we just can't afford to do that, the position we're in.
It's pretty windy, or very windy here today. How's that going to affect the game plan?
Well, look, we haven't played a lot of football in windy conditions, to be quite honest, and probably maybe neither have Carlton. So, you know, but we've just started handling the wet weather pretty well, so that was been good. But this will throw up another challenge, but that's what footy's about. And with a grandstand down at the Jollymont end, you know, it's pretty blustery for the boys, so they'll have to have a lot of players be backing up their teammates at every time they approach that footy.
Justin Fletcher, 200 games, inspirational player. What did the team made of the milestone?
Oh, look, they're pretty keen to win it for Dustin. You know, they know that probably most of the matches probably been in many ways about Mickey Martyn, because he's been a marvellous player. The fantastic achievement to play 300, but Dustin's only still pretty young, and you know, put him in at 17, he probably averaged about 20 odd games a year every year, so 10 years and he's got 200. You can't complain, can he?
Well, good luck.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Well, all the 3 big guns are playing this week. Hird, of course, missed last week. This is the percentage the Bombers lose or win when they're not playing. Now, Fletcher, 43% of the time they've won when he is not played.
Really like this graphic, Hutto. Fantastic statistics there. Tells you one thing.
What's it tell you, Steve?
Backmen are underrated.
You've been working on that line all day, haven't you? I can tell. Here is one of the big guns, Matthew Lloyd. How will he go this afternoon? As we mentioned, James Hird back in the team after missing last week. And Dustin Fletcher, as Kevin Sheedy said, started as a schoolboy. He put him in the ruck in the first ruck against Justin Madden in 1993. I wonder how he's going to go today. We'll find out in a moment when we get back to the MCG.